Hello, everybody, and welcome to an Innistrad Flashback draft here on the channel. We are going to dive right in. Let's look at these packs. We're going to turn on a preview pane. Actually, preview panes aren't going to be. I'm just going to highlight the cards. This rare, I know it's really bad. It just never works out. You can't get enough zombies into play for this to work because it's rounded down. So we're not going to be going for that. Even though it can do crazy things. Morbid Scavenger, if a creature died, so 5 mana 4/5 that can gain you 5 life. That's okay, but not like insane. Inquisitor's Flail, double strike, double damage, not double strike. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not. That's like upside and downside. Definitely not taking that. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. I don't think there's enough tokens. So looking at the commons, I know Chapelgeist is pretty good. Victim of Night's pretty good. Ghoul Razor can be a nice 2-for-1, and then Claustrophobia is pretty solid removal. I think it's between Victim of Night and Claustrophobia. I don't know which one's better, honestly. Hi, Branko. Welcome. I think we're just going to take the Claustrophobia because I'm not 100% sure how good Victim of Night is. I think it's worse than it looks in this set. I got past Snapcaster Mage. I don't get to keep the cards from this draft, but Snapcaster Mage is a great card. They took a common out of this pack. I have no idea what they could have possibly taken because Snapcaster is really good, just decent, just solid value in the set. Abyssinian Priest is one of the best white commons, if I recall correctly. I actually never did draft this set when it was live. I've drafted the flashback of it a bunch of times, though, and I've talked to people about drafting it, though. I think I'm just going to take Snapcaster Mage. I already have a really good blue card. You can definitely get some good cards to flashback, even though a lot of them already have flashback. There's an Invisible Stalker, but we're not really going to go for that plan immediately. I think the next best card in the pack is Abyssinian Priest, honestly. But yeah, we're just going to take the Snapcaster. Next pick, we would have taken the Abyssinian Priest. And then third, we might have taken the Stalker and then just hope to get a Cleaver because that's just a relatively decent upside pick. If you don't know, Invisible Stalker is like a combo card in the set because there's a card called Butcher's Cleaver that gives humans like +3/+0. It gives a card like +3/+0, and if it's a human, it gives it lifelink, so it makes it like impossible to race. But second pick, Snapcaster. I wonder what common they took out of the pack. Okay, and now we get to keep things going with the Deranged Assistant. This card's quite nice. It fuels our graveyard for Snapcaster Mage. It's just a pretty great blue card. We don't really... Oh my gosh. 13 to a creature and destroying a land. I think Deranged Assistant is just going to be a little bit better. There is a deck where you can just take a bunch of Vampire Interlopers. What does Abattoir Ghoul do? Creature dealt damage by Abattoir Ghoul. This turn dies, you gain life. Oh, this card's actually pretty good. Like, this card's pretty solid. I just think since we already have 2 blue cards that we really want to play, we're just going to keep taking blue cards. There's definitely paths through this draft where we take the Abattoir Ghoul. Like, if we had taken Victim of Night, we'd probably take the Abattoir Ghoul here, even though we probably still would have taken the Snapcaster Mage here in the second pack. Deranged Assistant just keeping us mono blue, leaving us flexible is just really nice. Spectral Rider would have gone with the first pick 3 mana 2/3 flyer, but I just like getting Deranged Assistant here over the Abattoir Ghoul. And now we're looking towards like a blue-green graveyard deck potentially. This card's definitely not as good as it looks. Not destroying one creature can be a huge deal. Boneyard Worm can be pretty solid though, especially if you're doing a self-mill thing. Festerhide Boar can be decent. Tormented Pride, one of the worst werewolves. Orchard Spirits, okay, it's a creature if you need it. Silver Inlaid Dagger, yeah, that card's not great. I think the best card in this pack is Boneyard Worm, just high upside. Not a huge color requirement. It can just come down and be huge later in the game. Divine Reckoning is just not as good as it looks. There's also a Voiceless Spirit, which is a card that doesn't really work with the cards we have right now. Like Snapcaster Mage kind of cares about wants you to have stuff for going on for the graveyard. Deranged Assistant's a graveyard ramp card. And Voiceless Spirit's more of just an aggro beatdown card. So we're just going to take the Boneyard Worm here. Disciple of Gristlebrand. Not really a card I'm interested in. Not seeing the artwork is actually like a kind of a downer for me. Not going to lie. Makes me kind of sad. Somberwald Spider. So it can be a 4/6 for 5. Graveyard Shovel. Yeah, that card's definitely not playable. Altar's Reap, not really playable. Riot Devils, no. Rotting Fence Snakes, like mediocre to bad. Bellringer. Yeah, these cards are just not ideal. Another creature you control. So it's a 4 mana 2/2 that can become a 5/4 trample. Like a 4 mana 5/4 trample is solid. but it's not like insane. Spectral Flight, not really looking for that. We might just take the Spider, honestly, versus like the Thraben Sentry. Yeah, let's take the Spider. Get us another green creature. Okie doke. And now there's a Traveler's Amulet if we're looking to splash. I'm not really looking, or because this card's just not really a card I'm super excited to play. Hulberk. Yeah, that card's not great. Screeching Bat. You can pay 4. If you do, you transform the bat. And you can pay 4 to transform the vampire. So you can have either a 2/2 flyer for 3 or a 5/5 ground creature. That's a pretty solid card. There's also just another Orchard Spirit. There's a Stitcher's Apprentice. Stitcher's Apprentice is okay. Its ability is like pretty solid. You can just like block, sack, and make it endless 2/2s. It's also just an Orchard Spirit. I think we're going to take the Screeching Bat, though. It seems relatively high upside, and we're not like missing much. Missing an Orchard Spirit or a Stitcher's Apprentice is not a huge deal. This card is fantastic, though. 2-mana 2/2 that can become a 3/3 if your opponent misses is just huge. And Intimidate is just really annoying because you play this on turn 2 and then they just kind of just die. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of this card because like a lot of the time your opponent will miss their 2-drop. And then you just have a 3/3 on turn 2 that can't really be blocked, so we're definitely taking that. We're not really into the land destruction. We have been seeing a lot of green. Harvest Pyre is like a card you can play 1 copy of. Typhoid Rats is always like decent, but definitely going to get the Gatsaf Shepherd. We have not really seen a ton of blue after the first couple picks, but our cards are still solid. No, don't think that's good. We don't need that. 2 cards at random from your graveyard to your hand. No, thank you. 5-mana 4/3 that gets a counter when it deals damage. I don't think that's that great. Pitchburn Devils is solid, though. Just not really what we're looking for. We don't really have any red cards, but I guess we'll take it. Maybe we'll open a busted red card that we want to play. This card, Wield, of course. Rakish Air. So whenever any vampire deals damage, we get a +1/+1 counter. We aren't really in a vampire direction. We have really good green card, like pretty solid green cards. I guess this can be a vampire. Target creature can't block. Maybe we're supposed to be a vampires deck. Let's just take the Rakish Air over this Pitchburn Devils. It's much higher upside, I think. And now there's a Kinder Catch. There's also a Walking Corpse if we end up in a black deck. I think we'll just take the Kinder Catch. We're more likely to just want a random big guy, I think. 6-mana 6/6 is pretty solid, like pretty sizable. Crossway Vampire. I really don't think we're ending up in that deck. Let's take the Woodland Sleuth. Yeah, that card can be decent value. Jeez. Well. Shucks. We do have a nice curve, though, and a couple of decent cards. I mean, we did see a late Rakish Air and the 3-mana 3/2, but I don't think we're supposed to go in that direction. Hey, DC, welcome. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This card is unbelievable. We already have a couple of red cards. Like, we were seeing some red. There's also a Murder of Crows in this pack, which is quite good. There's a Deadweight if we wanted to go back towards black. Forbidden Alchemy. Butcher's Cleaver to go with the Invisible Stalker that didn't wheel. I was very confused. I don't think, because the thing was red seemed kind of open late in pack 1, but it was only like red-black aggro cards. 7 mana is just a lot. I think we're just going to take Murder of Crows. We still have a lot of really good cards going on, and Looting is quite nice in our deck. Bonds of Faith, pretty solid card as well. It's like a pacifism for non-humans, buff for humans. I think we're just going to take the Murder of Crows. Now we can just take an Ambush Viper versus a Dark Thicket Wolf. Probably just the Ambush Viper. like a removal spell on a creature, which we kind of like. You think Wolf is better than Ambush? Okay, I'll trust you on that one. I haven't played the format as much as you have. Cultist is kind of cool for like if you steal their creatures and sacrifice them, because you can get a lot of value then. Yeah, milling your opponent is generally not insane. I could especially see the Wolf being better, since we kind of want stuff to die on our turn to trigger our morbid stuff. Yeah, let's just take the Wolf here. Ooh, another Wolf. We can pick that up. The Memories Journey, which is not really what we're doing in this deck, though. Things look like they're coming together. 2 1/1 flyers. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good card. That's just a good card. We can't take it, but it's a good card. I think we just take another Wolf here. Villagers, like all the werewolves are like pretty solid, I think. Dark Thicket Wolf. I think the Dark Thicket Wolf is going to be better than the Villagers of Esterwald, though. Just got to get those 2 drops. I do like Moonhair in a decent amount, just because it's a cool flyer. And it was in my first starter deck. Whew! We are Dark Thicketed Wolfing it up. All of the Dark Thicket Wolves. Huh. Unbreathing Horde. What does this do? Yeah, I do not think that card is insane. I mean, it's okay if you have enough. I am still abroad, DC Sports. I'm abroad for the rest of the year, and most of next year, or some of next year. Yeah, we're just gonna take more Dark Thicket Wolves. Whoo, Lumbernut. That card has potential. Oh no! Of all the decks in Innistrad, Burning Vengeance is one of the ones I most want to draft, but I have never been able to get it because I never see Burning Vengeances early enough. But we're just gonna take a Lumbernut here. Our deck is looking absolutely fantastic. Judging by how much green we got this pack, we totally could have gone like green plus. Wait, prevent all damage that we dealt by creatures other than wolves and werewolves. That's hilarious because I have so many wolves. Lumbernut is pretty solid though. It can really punish your opponents when you're trading off. Our deck is looking pretty aggressive, so Orchard Spirit being hard to block is actually quite nice. You can just have a 2-mana 3/3. Nice. We're not really going that direction, but it is nice. We'll just take the Orchard Spirit. A Rooftop Storm. We might just end up in a green-red deck. Like, we've kind of picked these blue cards all super early. And they are kind of heavy blue, and Snapcaster's not great in our deck, so we might just take the Village Ironsmith. And be like a green-red werewolves deck. That could be fun. This card is also potentially massive. I think I'd rather just get the 2-drop. Feral Ridgewolf. Nope, no thank you. Bramble Crush. Non-creature permanent, so I can destroy a land. Bitterheart Witch. Don't really have any curses. There's a Harvest Pyre. I think we'll take the Harvest Pyre. I mean, not even that much Branko, because the dragon was a 7-drop, and aggressive decks don't generally need 7-drops. Like, if I played an aggressive deck, I would probably cut those 2 guys. I don't think I would ever want multiple Tormented Pariahs. Woodland Sleuth is probably solid enough. I don't really want Curse of the Pierced Heart. I think I'm just going to take another Woodland Sleuth, because it keeps me in green, versus, like, committing to a second color. When Scourge is massive, your opponent has a bunch of chumpers. True. Wow. Scourge-Dyed Cultist came back. I think that's definitely the pick over another Tormented Pariah or a Spider. I think we're seeing good signals here. Okay, vampires, that's not really something that I care about. Creatures you control gain protection from non-humans. Yeah, we'll just take a Naturalize for the board because we're guaranteed to be green. Nightbird's Clutches, sure, we might end up with that type of card being good. Hey, the combo with Scourge-Dyed Cultist if we get enough red stuff going on. Okay. So, let's see what we open pack 3, but we could definitely shift into a red-green deck, and I think that would probably end up being correct here. You think clutches is pretty good? It's definitely terrifying. I feel like it's not that good though. Well, this was an underwhelming pack. This card's not playable in limited. This card is... Oh my gosh. If this flips, this card is a pain. Travel Preparations with just the front half is not a good card, Zach. I will have you know that putting 2+1/+1 counters, like a +1/+1 counter on 2 different creatures, is not that good. I think you are overestimating this. If you cannot flash this back, there's no way that's good. I think Ovenwald Mystics is probably the pick. This card seems like a pretty solid one, and the more werewolves you have, they work pretty nicely with each other. What's this do? Okay, we don't really have that many humans. I think we're just going to take the Ovenwald Mystics. There's also Cobbled Wings, which could be the pick. We'll just take the Ovenwald. Ooh, another Gatsaf Shepherd. Ooh, things are really coming together for our brilliant deck here. Ooh, there's also a Brimstone Volley, but I love me a Gatsaf Shepherd. Hoo, hoo, hoo. We're not going to play Traitorous Blood. We do not know our second color yet, so we're just going to keep only green cards in the deck for now. And not even the bad ones. We just have a lot of good green. And I love Gatsaf Shepherd, so get into the deck, Gatsaf. And, ooh, Kessig Wolf. This card's pretty solid. Definitely like a pain to block. There's a Grizzled Outcast, but that card's not super good. Curiosity's not great. Crossway Vampire could be pretty solid. I mean, I think this card's solid. I mean, what else would we take over it? I don't think we want Curiosity. Unless, of course, we go like Gatsaf Shepherd if flips. You'd rather play Crossway? I could take a Spidery Grasp, too. You think Crossway Vampire? I think Kessig Wolf is a little bit better than Crossway. Because double red is going to be hard for my deck. Because I'm going to play a lot of forests. Because I want to have double green. I'm going to take the Kessig Wolf. I think it's going to work out. Into the Maw of Hell. Well, now I think I'm going to take the Crossway Vampire. I'm getting beaten over the head with these vampires. Blood Craze, Neonate. Having to attack is really not great. Oh my gosh, Kessig Wolf Run? Well, that's a fantastic addition to this deck. Turns all my random dudes into just complete monsters in the late game. Don't need Cobbled Wings anymore. I guess I take Skursdag Cultist over Feral Ridgewolf. But I'm probably not playing it. There's another Traitor's Blood. Maybe I just play the combo. Just 2 of those, 2 Traitor's Bloods. Ooh. Another Kessig Wolf. Nice. Man, this deck is really coming together nicely. Wow, Travel Preparations wheeled. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I can't believe this wheeled. That's just disrespectful. We'll take a Cobbled Wings. Wow, Crossway Vampire came back. Why is it always in the same pack as Rakish Air? I think I don't have enough vampires for Rakish Air, even remotely, so we're just going to take a Crossway Vampire. I don't think I'm even playing this Rakish Air. We'll put in Pitchburn Devils, we'll put in our Village Ironsmith, our Harvest Pyre, our second Cultist, our second Traitorous Blood. I don't think we want Nightbird's Clutches. We kind of already have cards that fill a similar role. We'll take a Spider Grasp. You do want a combat trick in this deck, I think. Nice little sideboard tech there. You don't think this is an 18-land deck? You would just straight up ship it? I don't think we want the Pariah. We don't want the Ricochet. Oh yeah, Cutting Boneyard Worm seems good to me. Yeah, I want to go 18 lands because I have so many colored requirements, especially double red cards. Oh my gosh, look how many double red cards we got. We're going to need more mountains than forests, which is weird because after pack 2 I was like so confident we were just going to be like basically mono green. Dang, we totally missed. We totally could have gotten another Crossway Vampire. I took the first Ricochet over the first Crossway Vampire because I figured if I ended up in a deck, yeah, that was a mistake for sure. But my deck ended up great. Let's add. Yep, good work. They knew what I wanted to add. This is a fantastic deck. Double Traitorous Blood, double Skurzdag. We'll see how that works out. Yeah, pretty excited to try it out, and I hope you stay with me for the matches. Round 1, we're definitely keeping this hand. We would like another mountain, but, you know, you can't always get exactly what you want. Oh my gosh, we did it. Turn 2 Gatsaf Shepherd. On the play is much better, though. Well, they're not a green deck, so we can just go Gatsaf Shepherd into Gatsaf Shepherd, and then the way Intimidate works is they won't be able to block either one. Well, they're main phasing their Think Twice. That's nice. So here we're just going to attack and then play another Gatsaf Shepherd. They're going to flashback Think Twice. Oh, Moon Heron. Sure. Yep. And we can use Spider Grasp to kill their Moon Heron, maybe? Oh my gosh, that's vile. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, that's so wrong. How is that? That's got to be banned by the Geneva Convention. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a beating. I was even going to Spidery Grasp, too. Holy smokes. I cannot believe how brutal that was. Oh my gosh. What a complete beating. My bloodline hath been severed. I'm just going to go for this. I'm kind of in trouble this game. Okay. And killing a Moon Heron is really nice. Because I don't really have that many answers to flyers. I guess Skurzdag Cultist is kind of just a nice answer. Oh my gosh, I can't even. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even play Wolf. That's brutal. You're right. I can't. They'll just sever it. Why do I have so many multiples? Wow. They have so much value. I need to kill them, but I don't have any mountains to kill them. Yeah, I know, but there's decent odds that they can just have a swamp. Mountain. Oh my gosh. Just give me a mountain deck. Actually, I'm going to play the... Oh my gosh. It's so hard. I'm just going to play it. They probably don't have a swamp, or they would have played it. Rolling Tembler. Okay. That's good to know about. Ha! They do not have the swamp. Oh, of course, they flipped their Delver. Didn't even think about that part. Sure. Just give me a mountain deck. I beg of you. I beg of you, deck. Mountain me. We just need a mountain so we can cast all of our double red cards. You have got to be kidding me. It could have been just any land, really, so we could just, like, pump these. I cannot believe we are going to lose this game due to not drawing a second mountain in our top 100 cards. Yep, there's their Sever. Watch us draw a mountain. Oh my gosh. What a stupid game. That was so dumb. Oh my gosh. Well, definitely not bringing in this guy, because they just exile all my stuff. Probably going to bring in Somberwald Spider, or at least consider it. That whole game was one big beating, Branko. He had a random rare to just blow me out for playing my Gatstaff Shepherds. We'll just run it back and hope for better luck. Oh my gosh, having so many multiples is brutal. I cannot believe we lost that game. We were so favored. If we had drawn a second mountain at any point that game, we would have won. Okay, we'll keep this hand. We will get rid of... We have a combo, but we're going to get rid of Traitorous Blood anyway. We can't even cast it right now. And on the play, Gatstaff Shepherd's going to be a house. Oh, they're going to regret using that guy. They could have saved it to cast a spell after my werewolf. If they flip it on their first try, I'm going to be sad. Oh, please don't. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. Just, could I buy a break? Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. We are getting trolled by variants so hard right now. I'm not going to hit a second mountain in either game. And I'm not going to be able to cast any of my cards. Why are they running Ghost Quarter? Please Ghost Quarter me. I would really love another mountain. I'll take Mountain. So I can play Skursdag Cultist. Oh my gosh. This is what it feels like to live. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I play the Dark Thicket Wolf. I think it's better than the Ironsmith. They're definitely gonna have a play next turn, at the very least, I think twice. Oh my gosh. We are being owned. Give me... They have 4 mana up. I'm sure they could have many, many cards that wreck me. So I'm just going to play another Gatsef Shepherd. If they... actually, I'm going to play... Sure. Actually, I'm going to play a Village Ironsmith. I'll leave my Gatsef Shepherd because I don't want it to flip and get exiled. Sure, they can dissipate that. What would be nice is if they played a creature and then I just played a mountain and killed them with my Crossway. Okay. This is absurd. I really hope we win this game. Man, this Kessig Wolf run is really not doing any work here. If we had lands, we would. Boom, we got a win. We won a game, boys. And girls. Okay. Tormented Pariah seems kind of better than Woodland Sleuth, maybe. Because all their removal is exile. I guess they're going to be trading, potentially. There's Rakish Air. There's Naturalize. This should be fine, right? What cards seem bad against them? Traitorous Blood seems okay, even. Maybe we should have cut the Traitorous Bloods for, like, Rakish. On the draw. Turn 2, Gastaff. Turn 3, Ironsmith. I think I have 9 mountains and about 4 draws to hit one. This is a tricky one. I have... So I need to have a mountain by turn 3. So that means 4 draws. I have 9 cards. I'm pretty likely to hit a mountain. And I do have my best turn 2 play. Oh my gosh. Of all the 2-drops I could have drawn, why did it have to be that one? I think I calculated this slightly wrong with the number of draws I had. I think I have 1 fewer draw. Nice. We don't have to overcommit our Shepherd now. We're going to play this, even though it gets blown out by Rolling Templar. I'm just going to hope they don't have it. Gosh darn it. Could I buy a vowel? Just once, I would like... Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. I have not hit a second mountain in any of these games. Hey, he flips. Life is good. We're just going to play into whatever counter magic they have. Oh, never mind. That costs 6. If they cast that, then we're fine, though. Man, one day I'll hit a 4th land. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. I'm so sad. I cannot believe how brutal this is. I'm cursed. I am cursed. I cannot actually believe how much I cannot hit the lands I need. Oh my gosh. They're actively cutting me off of lands. Oh my gosh. So they have basically nothing going on. And I can Harvest Pyre their Moon Heron. They have nothing in their hand. Okay, we got this. Mountain, yes! Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, so they can Rolling Templar. So if I play Skursdag Cultist, they'll Rolling Templar. But they can already kill pretty much anything with this plus Rolling Templar. Let's play this Cultist. Force them to use the Templar. Because if they don't use the Templar, we can sack this to kill the Heron, and then we can Woodland Sleuth something back. Please don't flip. Thank gosh. That means they didn't hit a flashback spell too, which is really what we need. I think they have to cast the Rolling Templar. Yep. And I take 2. Exiling. Which cards do I not want with my Woodland Sleuth? I don't want this guy. Don't want another Cultist. Don't want an Ironsmith. I would kind of like the Gatsaf. So let's just get rid of those 3. I can get rid of everything and just guarantee which card I want. So what card do I want? I think I want Gatsaf. And then I have a free shot because I can Woodland Sleuth, and then in response to the trigger, oh my gosh, yes! Don't have a counter. Yes! Okay. Nice. We have our Skurzag Cultist to sack it. Oh my gosh, we're going to win. Boom! We got him back! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Despite the tilt! I know I tilted, and I'm sorry, chat, for the tilt. Oh, oh my gosh. We got the job done. This is game. This is lethal. Come here, you little traitor. Yes! Boom! Getting the job done! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we won. Oh my gosh, despite the stupid rare blowing us out game 1 and the horrible mana issues, we got the win, and I'm feeling confident going into the future rounds. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay with me for the next round. Hello, and welcome to round 2. We won the die roll. We would like to play first. We'll keep this hand kind of sketchy, but got a couple 2-drops. Got places to put our mana if we do draw a third land, and if we do draw lands, we're going to be in fine shape as well. Whatever did this is near. Death reversion has not yet occurred. Be alert. Okay, green decks are a little bit worse because our Intimidate from our Gatsafs is not on. Muzzmeister. Land. Where were you last turn, Gatsaf Shepherd? Things are looking quite suspicious. Honestly, we have been not drawing very well in any of our games. Like, we have drawn objectively badly in, like, every single one. Like, we've been mana screwed 3 for 3. Actually, 4 for 4 now. Ambush Viper? Land? Could you give me a break? I would love a nice crisp mountain right about now. Oh no. Land. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Because if I get a land, I can just attack with these two guys, and I'm fine. But no. Oh my gosh, this is a challenge sent to me from above. It's all just part of my struggle. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. It, like, I try not to get angry about games and stuff, but, like, it really irritates me when I just can't do anything. No blocks. Wow. It isn't even a mountain. Oh my gosh. Because if it was a mountain, I could make it so their guy couldn't block and then just wreck them. But as it is, now I'm just left sitting here. wondering, what am I supposed to do? This Lumbernaut's going to be huge. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully we can, like, flip back. Like, if we draw another mountain, we can go Harvest Pyre and Crossway Vampire. Flip back all the werewolves. Oh, no. That is not good. So this can get +3/+3. So it can be a 7/9. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I cannot deal with that. Yeah, we'll grow our Lumbernaut a little bit. Start to fuel our Harvest Pyre. You know what I would love is a mountain, or just another land would be fine too, I guess, at this point, because I just want to be able to double spell. If this thing attacks me again, I'm going to double block it, and then if they pump it, I can shoot this. Oh no, now they can double pump. Oh no. Oh, this is an opportunity. If I block like this, they go pump, pump. I lose my guys, but I get to kill that. And they have to pump, pump, I think. So it is technically a 3-for-1, but I also kill this. I lose 3 guys, so this thing becomes huge and impossible to kill pretty much. And so then I will be able to punch through that. Sure. Or they could just accept this trade. Yeah, sure. We'll force them to pump again. And we can now Harvest Pirate. If a creature died this turn, sure, they'll pump itself. They actually played this really well, so that was like good job by them. But if I draw a land, we're going to be in good shape. All you need is land. I would love a land, but I can never find one. 1, 2, 3. If I'd been able to hit a land, I could have also played Woodland Sleuth, which would have been fantastic, because this would have flipped over. I would have been able to hit him for 7. I would have got back my Pitchburn Devils, all that good stuff. But you know me. If I don't have if I can't play with no lands, then it's not worth the challenge. Or no, I live for the challenge. Okay, sure. Mountain. We're waiting to draw another mountain so we can double spell. And then we can flip this thing back and be in great shape. Because we are in a fine spot right now. Sure. Mountain. Whatever, we'll take it. Oh yes, the 4-mana 2/3 is in the house, and he's sleuthing. We can even start block sacking with our Scursdag at some point. Okay. Hello, 3-mana 2/3s. So there's going to have to be some sort of trade-off here now. I really hope they don't have Moon Mist as their last card. That would really suck. I'd rather kill the 4/6, I think. If they have Moon Mist. Oh no. Come on! How? How do they have every single possible card? This is so dumb. Oh my gosh. I just can't buy a win. This is unbelievable. Wow. Could they have had just like literally any other card? Oh. The other annoying part is that like this whole issue was caused by like mana problems, I feel like. I don't know. I can still win this with some top decked like active treason probably. Or maybe the land that makes my creatures into monsters. Village Ironsmith ought to do it. Wow. This has been a very, very frustrating draft overall. It just feels really bad to just slowly lose a game due to mana problems and opponent just having random moon mist. Sure, why wouldn't you draw a removal spell? I understand. Okay, can we win if I draw my 6 mana, 6 damage spell? Let's just see what we draw. I don't think we have any outs. I think my deck is better than their deck. Like we're playing just better cards. I can't believe it. I cannot believe we are 1 point short. Oh, that's just rich. That is just the richest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't do the math or I wouldn't have shown them I had the Kessig Wolf run, but jeez. What is with that? That was absurd. We were so close. So we can kill curses with this Naturalize. I don't think we really care about the curses, if I'm being honest. Wow, we were 1 point off. We played that game quite well, too. We just get max punished every time. Oh my gosh. Could I just have a hand that just draws all the lands it needs? Oh my gosh. Like, we have to keep this hand. Whoa. Well. Okay. I don't know why they conceded. Sure, we'll keep. We have our wolf run. Why did they concede that game? I really hope they don't have a werewolf that I can't deal with. Sure. Oh my gosh. Here's all the lands I wanted. This is like the stereotypical, like, reason for tilting in Magic the Gathering. Like, this is it. Like, you can't draw a land to save your life, and then you just draw all lands. Also, why the heck did my opponent concede that game for no reason? Oh my gosh.
Maybe I should just quit and never play again. Maybe that's the solution that magic gods are trying to instill in me right now. Oh my gosh. This is absurd. Oh my gosh. What a swell situation. I would describe this as incredibly swell. Okay. Now we have some nice double block setup. Except for the fact that Moon Mist is a card. Okay. Okay, we're in fine shape here. We obviously can't attack into the Kessig Wolf. But if they don't have a spell, we get to flip our guy, which is going to be better than their guys. What? I'm confused. Huh. Well, we won the match, but I don't know if we were going to win. Let's see. What a weird... Huh. Well, we're going to the finals. This has been a tilter, but our opponent conceded, gave us the win. Huh. Hello and welcome to the finals. We have a good hand. We have our Wolf Run. We have 2 Forests and a Skurzdag Cultist, so par for the course. Ooh. I have been quite disappointed with my draws of late. Oh no. This hand would be much better on the play. Did I secretly only put 1 mountain in my deck? Is that where I've been going wrong? What is worse than a wolf in sheep's clothing? Oh no, a wolf in shepherd's clothing. That's absurd. Dang, werewolf hunters kill all of the wolves. Okay. We don't want to seem too suspicious, so we're not gonna... We're not going to play our wolf run. Let's just eat their wolf. Because next turn we're going to be playing the cultist, and then we're going to be using wolf run every turn. Hooray! Wow. Totally wrecked. Oh no, we don't have another mountain. Somewhere over the rainbow, mountains lie. I think I'll have 3 mountains in a game. One day I dream of, once in a lullaby. One day I played a game of magic with 9 mountains in my deck and found that... No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's focus. Man, I totally forgot about Morbid as a mechanic. I just don't know the cards very well, but maybe playing around Festerhide Boar would have been more ideal. Just the play pattern of getting my Spidery Grasp out of my hand is pretty solid. Definitely not going to play into their Spidery Grasp when we have a removal spell for it waiting in the wings. waiting on the world to change. Oh, that's just rich. Ooh. So they have all spells in hand because they've been missing land drops. So if we get lucky and they have nothing, we can Traitorous Blood their Festerhide Boar, hit them for a bunch, kill the Pilgrim. And then we have our Kessig Wolf run to win us the game. So that's our plan. We hope they don't have a removal spell. We can take a hit, go to 8. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about the coughing. Feels weird. It always feels weird to apologize about coughing because it's like part of being sick. Okay. So they're going to flash it back. That's an ouch. That's an ouch. So we go to 3. Yep. Okie doke. Combat 7. chump block, land, lethal attack. Maybe. I don't know the math exactly. It's 3, so this takes 3. 1, 2, 3. Nope, not lethal attack. Okay. So we can sacrifice this to kill this, play the Woodland Sleuth, then commit to chumping again. Alternately, we could go this in response to the Morbid trigger. Sacrifice it. Okay. Give me my 2/2. Heck yes. And now this thing's cooking. Because now if they miss a spell, this becomes a 3/3. And then it has enough juice to get over the finish line. So if they don't have a spell here, which they might not because they've been playing the whole game with a limited hand. Oh no, they do have a spell. Man, oh man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we were close. Again. So they're going to equip this, and then we have to hope that the top card is a land. Which is less likely because we just drew 10 lands in a row. I can't believe they functioned so well on no lands. That was pretty good. Maybe we weren't supposed to use this. I think we had to use the Scursdag line, and we did. Gosh darn it. Only. If only. We were 1 point off. We still have this, maybe. This thing has to fail. Then we have to find a way to kill this. Land. Nope, we're dead. Rats, rats, rats. Man, that Fiend Hunter was good. Okay. Boneyard Worm coming in because they have all that mill. Okay, and what's coming out? Traitor's Blood. Sure. Man, we have not had. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Our draws have been kind of bad this entire draft, but yeah, we're going to keep this on the play. We have all of our colors. This is just one of those ones that you hope works out. Because we have a 2-drop, a 4-drop, both our colors. Our best 2-drop possible. And then you just hope you don't draw a land the rest of the game. But even then, we have ways to deal with that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me a spell. Yes! That is a fine spell to draw. No! Arg! Gosh darn it. No, no. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we just get dominated like that. Haha. Die, Garrick. It is safe to say that this is not going well. That is a safe assumption to make. This is one of the least pleasant drafting experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Not that our deck is bad, just things are not going my way. Sure. We're going to have to get some value out of this, I think, if we want to win. Haha. Dominated. They only hit one spell. Ooh. Ho ho ho. I think they're going to chump with this. I'll give it first strike, play my Woodland Sleuth. That's my plan, at least. I guess they wouldn't want to chump anymore. They have 2, 4, 5 damage. They could have a Rebuke, but, you know. So I hit him for 7. Sure. I mean, I take 5 back. I actually really hope that they chump with the Doom Traveler so I can just give first strike. And play Woodland Sleuth. Sorry. Keswick Wolf Run is great though. So I can go. So I can pump for 5, or I can pump for 4 and play Woodland Sleuth. Or I can pump for 1 and play Woodland Sleuth. Yeah, let's just pump for 1 and play Woodland Sleuth. Because now if they have a removal spell, I have a backup creature. And it makes their blocks much more difficult this next turn. So they have. So if I attack with just this guy, I can pump him to lethal. So the first strike will really do work. Let's just do that. If I attack with this guy too, they'll go block, 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 block. There'll be 2 extra on him. There'll be a lot extra on him. They'll block. So if I attack with these 2, let's think about it. How are they going to block? They're going to block as much little power as they can to like soak up all the stuff. So they'll block here and here, and they'll block here and here. I can't pump both. I'm just going to attack with him. I don't know if they realize this gives trample. So if I pump it, so 4, that'll be 7. So they go down to 3. Man, Keswick Wolf Run is a beating. Holy heck, that card is unbelievable. So they have a Garruk, they have an Ambush Viper. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a nightmare to win this matchup. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Is it time to bring out Cobbled Wings? Do I want Traitorous Blood? Nightbird's Clutches. I have no idea what I want here. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to bring in Nightbirds because I already have the 2 Crossways. Don't really want Kinder Catch, it's too expensive. Don't really want Naturalize. Just don't want Spider. The Air. Probably not. So kind of these Blood versus and this Cobbled Wings. What would I take out though? Maybe I would take out a Woodland Sleuth for a Traitorous Blood. Let's just run it like this. Oh, man, we have it. We have the one game where we don't have 2 forests. We're keeping it. We have our Wolf Run. We have a lot of good cards and combos. The one time we don't have 2 forests and we want to cast our Ovenwald Mystics. A 3-drop is a nice addition to the team. Obviously, the best top deck would be a Gatstaff Shepherd. Or a Dark Thicket Wolf, you know, any 2-drop. Ambush Viper, I say! Not sporting of you, old chap. Mentor the Meek, okay. I'm worried. My Scourge Deck Cultist will eventually deal with it, but... we're going to make it so Ambush Viper can't block. So if they want to avoid damage, they'll have to trade with Mentor. Mentor the Meek is a busted card in Limited. I'm so nervous. Yikes. Everything just draws an extra card. Just so dumb, so good. My Cultist is going to do his best, but it's probably going to be a little bit too late, maybe. This is first strike. And this is where we hope Skarsdag lives. Because if it dies, we are never dealing with this Mentor. But if it lives, we are in fine shape. Come on, don't have Garrick. Don't have Garrick. Don't have Garrick. Actually, just be Garrick free. Like cage free birds. Oh, man. Aw, shucks. Okay. Mulch. And... yes! They whiffed completely on their mulch. That's what we need. Fantastic. Okay. So we're going to play our Wolf Run, and then attack with our Dark Thicket Wolf. They're going to trade with Ambush Viper. We're going to Woodland Sleuth back our Skarsdag Cultist. Perfect. Because we all know we're going to hit the perfect card here. Yes! Whoo! Boom! That is what I'm talking about. We are strategizing here. We are making some strategy. I'm so hyped. They milled their Garrick. They whiffed on mulch. What are the odds of whiffing on mulch? That just does not happen. Sure. All I need is a mountain. All I need is a mountain. All I need is a mountain. Please. Gosh. Darn it. Oh, this is a catastrophe. Oh my goodness. Opponent just can't whiff. I would love it if they would just whiff on a card answer for one turn. I guess they whiffed with their mulch, so I can't ask for too much, but still. It's like every time I play Skursdag Cultist, it just like dies immediately. I never get to use it. Don't have travel prep. Don't have travel prep. Don't have travel prep. Don't have travel prep. Whew. It gets tiring just wishing for the things you hope they don't have. Gosh darn it. Could I buy a vowel? They're just going to travel prep their Fiend Hunter out of range. Because my strategy right now is to chump, kill the Fiend Hunter, get my guy back, rip a mountain, Traitorous Blood this, kill this, and then I'll have one extra turn because Voice of Spirit can't quite kill me with 4 power. But I don't think that's enough because my opponent's just going to be smart about their travel prep. Make this into a 4 toughness guy, so my Pitch Devils can't hurt it. I guess I'll be able to chump kill this maybe. Opponent thinking might mean we're dead. I really want to draw a mountain. Like, if we don't draw a mountain, it's going to be really hard to win this game. Oh. This does not have trample. So I'm at 7 right now. I think I just had to kill this and hope that they don't have more ways to draw. So if I kill this, I can take a hit from this and still be alive. Yeah. I can safely assume they don't have any 2-powered or less creatures in their hand, or they would have done that pre-combat and not taken the risk. Okay, here we go. We got a chance. This can't block. Combat. Attack, attack. Spidery Grasp. I'm actually okay with them using Spidery Grasp here. And then we'll play our Oval and Wad Mystics. Whoa. They do have Spider Grass, maybe. I think I just take the hit for 6 from this. Hope they whiffed on their draw. This thing takes 3, so I can pump something for 4. No. Gosh. Darn it. Could you have whiffed? Could you have just whiffed? Yeah. Well then. Oh man, we tried our best. We battled, but we could not beat our ultimate foe, Variance. Oh my gosh, if they hadn't been able to kill our Skursdag, we were going to be so fine in that game. But they just answered it every time we played it or got it back. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Even if though they whiffed on mulch, yeah. Get wrecked. Anyway, if you did make it all the way till the end of the video, type #tilted in the comment section down below, because I will admit I did not handle some of the variants the best. But I do hope you enjoyed it. Remember that if you did, to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the comment section down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you next time. Oh, right, I do want to give a shout out to my patrons on patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Thanks to everyone that supports at the credits level and all other levels. I really do appreciate your support. I'll talk to you guys next time.